Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in our American-inspired city. Oh, just look at that sandbank. So American, I can't believe it. Missassipatea, thank you for joining me. Today is one of those episodes where I've gone through all the comments of the last 3 episodes and gathered together. I have garnered your wisdom and I put it into a list, and we're going to go through and put that into practice. We're going to fix up some things in the city. I've also got some plans for some expansion as well over the back of the city, which we'll find in a minute. Wow, I think this camera is now following a metro. Yeah, it is. Look at that, pulled up at a metro station. But just before we do that, let's have a word from our sponsors at NordVPN and see what Hugo has been up to. Hugo has qualified for his pilot's license, which takes him all over the world. But that means he's using unknown and unsecure Wi-Fi connections almost every day, whether he's at home or abroad. Hugo also realises he's not safe from trackers, malicious ads or websites. So he turned to NordVPN to secure his internet connection with their new threat protection. So once you've enabled threat protection in the NordVPN app, you can feel much safer as well. I know when I've been using public Wi-Fi, perhaps at the hospital or even in holiday homes, I always use NordVPN along with threat protection for that extra layer of safety, security and peace of mind. So go to my link at nordvpn.com/Biffa and get a 2-year plan plus 1 month free with a huge discount. There's also a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. Well, Hugo is flying off to sunnier parts of the world, much happier that his internet use is now much safer thanks to NordVPN. To secure your internet too, check out my link at nordvpn.com/Biffa. One excellent suggestion was to change these car parks here to the cracked version, and look how much better they match the roads. So these are the roads we're using, these American big roads, and these sort of black car parks do stand out quite a lot. So I'm going to use the picker mods. There we go, grab that there. Here we go. So we've got the cracked version here, or poorly maintained it says, and then here's the normal one. So I can then just upgrade these with a bit of anarchy. There we go, over the top. Oh man, that is going slow. This one will go a lot quicker. Oh, and it just looks so much better. That's fantastic. So I'm going to go around the city. Oh, we've got some gaps in the zoning here. What's been going on there? Let's just pop those back in. Oh, another one there. Yeah, that's okay. Excellent. So I'm going to go through the city, upgrade all of the car parks and make them look a lot nicer. Okay, that is done. There wasn't that many parking lots in the city, which tells me we don't have enough parking lots because this is an American-inspired city and there's normally lots of parking everywhere, but we are using the parking AI in Traffic Manager, and if you do this, if parking is needed anywhere, the buildings will be red, and at the moment, there are no buildings that are red. So that means, as far as the game is concerned, we have enough parking. But I will keep that in mind as we build other things to try and add more parking in certain places. Okay, that was the first suggestion. What's next on the list? So here we are over in the Hemlock District, as it's called at the moment, which is our industry district. And I never really sort of liked the way that this looks. So when we first started our area, we had this roundabout already built in, and we just built this road down and our industry comes straight off of this main road, which is not really how I would normally like it to go. And also the buildings that we're using here are just whatever buildings that the game throws up. So we've got a lot of these, what I would call maybe European style buildings that are sort of dotted around. And yeah, I really don't want a load of those in. I do like this one over here, but yeah, when they repeat as well, they really stand out. So we're going to sort of change things up a bit. So at least this one's okay. What's this one here? Let's just use the picker mod and see what that is. That's probably just the vanilla. There it is. Couldn't even see it for looking. Factory yeah, so there are some EU ones that are nice, but what we're going to do is use our theme. What's that one there? EU3. Yeah, okay, we'll add some of those in. We're going to use our theme to change that. So if we go to the Hemlock District, go to Themes, go to Theme Manager, and down here I have a theme already put together, Plain US Industry. So we know we have the high-rise ones we've done before, these ones here, and the offices. Now we've got the industry. So I've added in here Big Factory. So if you search for those on the Steam Workshop, you will find them. So you can see all the types of ones that are going to be there. Cargo yard. Oh yeah, I was thinking there should be I was reading that as yard. Thinking, what the heck's that? Oh, it's a cargo yard. Some facilities, some medium factories, and all of these sweatshops that you can get from the Steam Workshop. I was just thinking, if we do this and do all the ones that are not included, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we can add that in. So basically we've ended up with all of them apart from these two. So, well, that's fine. That's okay. So we're going to apply that. Plain US industry. That'll be on our list here. There we go. In the Hemlock District. Excellent. But what I would like to do is just to repurpose the Hemlock District here. Let's pause the game. I don't really want any of these on the side of the road here. So I am going to remove all of these that are going down here. I think that's it. I was waiting for the other buildings to go. They're going very slowly. What's this one here? Yeah, that can go. This is probably a coal power plant. Well, we've been repurposing this area over here for all that sort of stuff. So let's grab that. And we are going to slide that into here. And then what I think I'm also going to add into this area is a little bit of a car park as well. If we can, let's grab that node. I'm going to bring that into the middle there. There we go, a little bit of parking as well, and we've got the other one there. Excellent. So that frees up this road, but then, of course, we have a huge need for industry, and we've still got these buildings here. Let's just check. Our Hemlock District covers all of this. So what I'm thinking of doing, just looking at the roads, is we could just change this around a little bit. There we go. Okay, I know these junctions are close, but this isn't really producing much traffic, so that will be fine there. The idea is I want another road coming off of here so we can make good use of this industry space. And also I want to be careful that we're not... Let's just get that going all the way along the back there. I want to be careful that we're not getting the pollution into this area over here. So if we look at our pollution, we can see this one, as long as it's no further than this line, the pollution barely touches the commercial, and they're not fussed, and it gets nowhere near the houses. So, yeah, let us try and sort of replicate this. We're going to take this one here. We're going to draw that. Let's have a look. I mean, that literally could go all the way down there. And then how much do I want to fill this up? That is the question. Yeah, I think something like that will be okay. Then we're going to use our zoning adjuster and prioritize older roads. Oh man, we always have fun with this, don't we? I want the zoning to be around here. So if we do prioritize newer roads, yeah, excellent. Yeah, there we go. So I'm pulling back the zoning off of here, although it doesn't want to seem to do it. Oh, it got it there for a minute. That one. It's like one of those games, isn't it? What order do you need to do this in? Okay, if I right click down here, it removes the zoning off the main road, which is exactly what I want. So I'll do that instead. There we go. So we're going to have nothing built up along this main road here. That's gone. That's gone. And then we'll worry about that bit another time. Excellent. I also want no zoning on this road because that's become a main road through. There we go. And that tidies up the zoning around there. We're going to do it there. Excellent. And then this bit will be fine. So some of these buildings are going to disappear again. Well, they might do, or they might not. Yeah, there we go. They're off. Okay, excellent. And then let's just have a look at the connections. I wanted a connection down here. So I'm going to grab this road, asymmetrical, and just have one going into there. So it's far enough away from those junctions. That is facing the right way. Excellent. We're going to do dedicated turning lanes, and then I'm going to do a time traffic light. So control left click, and we'll just let that get set up however it wants. And hopefully it's not going to be so busy in here that whatever we get in here is going to cause any problems. I'm thinking it's going to be fine. So we're going to do this all the way along here and along there. I might just, at the beginning of the road there, remove those. There we go. We'll clean that up. That's going to go as well. Excellent. And then we're going to do a similar thing over here as well and make better use of this space. So I'm going to grab that road. Woo, and we're going to bring that right up to the end there. And I think we'll just... Oh, let's hook that on there. Maybe we'll just go for something similar there. Here. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get this away so we can still get zoning. Yep, that's looking good. We're going to grab this road and upgrade this one. Let's turn that around. So that's coming out. Dedicated lanes, zippity-doo-dah. Then we're going to grab this and do a timed traffic light. And I think that then should also be okay. Let's fill that in. Let's fill that in. This is not on the main road. That is right by the junction. We're not going to have that. The same there. Oh, wrong button. I'm going to go back 4. Just to keep this sort of bit free. Oh, we've got our metro to put back in, which we will do in a second. Thinking what else we could do in there. This bit along the back here, I think we're going to try and put some sort of separation between the commercial we've got here and the industry. So we'll have a little think about that. And actually our metro could come through here instead. So let's just take a look at that. So there's our metro line. Yeah, we could just curve that round. Just thinking where the next one is. We've got one there, we've got one there. Yeah, so let's put it sort of this side and just change this up a little bit. Oh, problem with the power. What is going on there? That's probably just the power jumping across from over here. Yes, it is. Okay, well, we can easily fix that when the buildings all come in. But until then, let's add that in. Excellent. So if we just double check our zoning. So now we should only get the buildings that we want. These ones were here before, so I'm going to remove all of these. Sorry, some of you have probably just appeared. I do apologise. Yep, and let's see what we get in this area. There we go. It looks maybe a little bit more American than it did before. And you know what? While these are growing in, you know what I could do with this sort of space that's along the back here? We could just add some car parking in, because all the people that work here... Oh, they've got no water pipes. Because all the water pipes are going to be under the old road layout. There we go. So let us just fix that. Oh, it might just be we're low on water. But anyway, I'm going to put these pipes in. Yeah, we go down to there and hook it up to there. Excellent. They'll be good. So let us grab... Bomb, 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 bomb. Always remember which one they're under. This one. So I want the poorly maintained... Let's go for above ground. Is going to work a lot better. And then that is going to carry all the way to the end. And then we're going to add a couple of other service roads in here for parking. Oh, and I think that is going to look fantastic. Okay, so I think that's much better use of the space back there. Unfortunately, our industry need has taken a nosedive, so we're getting some buildings growing in and some upgrading, and I suppose these will fill up in time when they're really needed. This is good, though. These are shooting up. They're changing. how they look and everything. And we've still got some of these together here, which I think look okay. Normally what I'd like to do is like sort of grab the Move It mod and just sort of shift those together to make them look like they're one building. But then this is going to upgrade and change to something completely different. Okay, well, there we go. So maybe there was no need to do that. Let's get to the Move It mod and undo, and it'll go back to where it was. Excellent. I'm just going to let this finish, and then we can always monkey with it afterwards. But yeah, I'm liking the way this car park looks along the back. Lots of access, lots of walking paths. This one's got a walking path through the middle here, right by the metro. Yeah, looking good. And hopefully, see, they've got this four-way connection here right by that one there. I'm going to hope that that's going to just work out okay without putting in... do I want to add a time traffic light? I think I do. We've already got one. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's set up as the normal standard way of doing it. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll grab this here and we'll upgrade. Yeah, this one here. We put Anarchy on and turn that off so we don't destroy anything. Make sure that's facing the right direction. There we go. And that should help. We've then got dedicated turning lanes for everything. So I'm just going to control left click there. I'm also going to get node controller. Boink. And just make that a tiny bit bigger. There we go. And then I'm just going to redo the light. So it takes into consideration all the turning lanes and things we've got. And hopefully that doesn't have any problems. Oh, why is this one... oh, that's not a 4-lane road. I thought that was a 4-lane road like this one. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to grab that and upgrade this. And upgrade that. So now we've definitely got all the lanes going everywhere. So let me just quickly redo this. Probably also means if I grab that, I can upgrade this and this. Now we've got the space either side. Whoops, where we're not having the zoning. So I'm going to do that. So we're going to get dedicated turning lanes there and there. I could do this one as well, as that's going all the way through. It means we lose a little bit of the paths and such, but that should be... oh, I've got this on, so the path just continued. It's fine. We won't talk about that. Dedicated turning lanes there. Yeah, that building's disappeared. Just make sure there's no zoning on that and that. No, we're fine. I don't really want that fence coming out into the middle of the road, so let's sort that. Yep, good, that's fine. There is a traffic light at the end there, which I'm not too hot about, but we'll go with it. So let's have a look. What have we got? Do these buildings stand out? Yeah, we need a lot of workers. No, I think that's fine. I'm just worried about this getting too busy through here. And also, what I don't want is any trucks cutting through this area. I want them to take the roads that we've got up down here rather than wiggling through the middle. So this zone, Spring Hills, does that cover all of this? Yep, covers all of that. Okay, so Spring Hills policies is going to have Old Town. Only residents and the businesses can use the area for motor vehicles. Ban other motor traffic. Is that the one I want to do? That would stop everybody cutting through. Or we've got the heavy traffic ban. No heavy transport vehicles allowed. I'm going to go for Old Town. This is the original old part of the town, and I think that should help. Cue, fast forward, 10 minutes when we have a complete massive traffic jam everywhere. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. So let's move from the Hemlock District down here over to this area down here. Oh, wow, the comments on this little road setup over here. I always get a lot of comments saying, wow, Biffa really hates tunnels. And do you know what? I don't hate them. They have their place, but I try not to use them because I really like to be able to see things. I like to have it all above the road. I love the look of the infrastructure. But this, to be honest, was all a bit hawky-balky, higgledy-piggledy, and a bit of a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of this here. There we go. And of course, there's always a lot of players out there that are going for ultra realism. And, you know, that would never happen in real life. How dare you do that sort of thing? But in this case, I agree, it looked a bit of a mess. So what we've got here is we've already got the train line here in a sort of a dip. I just noticed that's not quite straight down there. I might just have to live with that for now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, if I do it like this, yeah, oh, not those ones there. I'm going to grab all these other nodes along here of the railway line. We'll go as far as we can. Hopefully there's nothing else. And we're going to set all of that, Control H, to the same height as this going through here. And that's going to drop it down nicely. This bit along here could then... Let's do this. We'll take that one, drop it down to there. And then what I'm going to do is use this mod and that one there. Set slope. We're going to go from there all the way to... Let's go all the way to there. There we go. Nice little gentle slope. And then this over here... See, this road, if I have that going low, it's going to sort of mess up with this, which is at an entirely different height. So again, where's our road going to go? Our road's going to go across here. So actually all of this needs to be lower, doesn't it? Let's get those there. So this railway line is nice and flat and straight. We'll come back to this bit here. Now this can literally just go over in a bridge, which is going to work a lot better. So I'm going to grab that road and then we're going to use this tool. Create curve mode. This one here. No, not that one there. This one here. I think that's the one. Yep, there we go. And we'll do that. And then that can be pretty much flat all along, apart from this section here, which is going to be a bridge. Have we got a node there and a node there? We have. Whoa, wrong button. Meant to press T, press Y instead. That is going to change to that one. What does the bridge section look like? Let's try... No, we'll just go for that one. Let me just line this up. There we go, that looks much better. We could tidy this up with a little bit of decorating if we wanted to. And now we can also do the same for this road over here. This should just go straight across the top. What road are we going to use here? We're going to use, yeah, the normal version of that. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Let's see if we can just get this one going. Go and we get the dedicated turning lanes going into there, and that way we'll grab this, upgrade all of that. Is that turning the right way round? That doesn't feel to me like it's turning the right way round. It is. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Excellent. So that can then go over there, and that should be, I mean, I say it should be high enough. We're going to get like these cables that are going to clip into there, but what we can do is we get the move it mod again and get that node. We just move that back ever so slightly. And the cables don't look like they're pinging. And on the other side. Yes, we just need to wait for a train to come along. That height is perfectly fine. In fact, that could even go a little bit lower. Yeah, there we go. I think we're going to trust that this height is okay. And that looks so much better, even with the trees in the road. I mean, who doesn't like trees in the road? Have I left on this? Oh, that's off. Oh, I know it's this down here. Oh, darn it. Hope there's no more other trees in things where they shouldn't have trees. I will check that out. And then I just need to sort the height of this out. Let me just do that quickly. And there we go. Not too much of a slope down there. A little bit of decorating around the sides there so it all looks nice. All the right height. Let's go through here as well. This is looking much, much better. So thank you very much for that suggestion. Excellent. Right, so let's move on from that and move to the other side of the city. Now, it was suggested about sort of mirroring this that we have, but over this side. And then we can add some cool buildings into here. And I've been looking through the workshop and I found some really nice buildings. So I wanted to build around this, which is the Philippines International Convention Center by Shredra. There we go. And that is a cool looking convention center building. We can decorate that. We also have some buildings here from Oh, it's on here, the name. There we go. Centfcorn. And these buildings look fantastic. We've got a community centre. Let's just zoom in so we can see these. We also have the Cosine building, which has got that amazing bend to it. I really like that one. We have an event hall. Mustard ink. I believe this might be an office. I'm not entirely sure. Probably. Oh, unique buildings, it says. Non-stop bus terminal. I like that. Somebody suggested that one, and I've had that before in my collection. That might not go in here, but I just thought I'd show you. Public library. This looks lovely. I think that might just be education, ploppable, just a visitable building. So it doesn't really work like the library does in the game. And the architects. Wood log architects. And that's all wooden logs on the side of the building. So yeah, we're going to do something with that. So I think what I'm going to do first is sort of mirror this shape that we've got over here. Okay, so I've mirrored the shape, and then it finds out that this won't fit in here. So what I'm going to do is remove this from over here, because when you place this up against the road, it does overlap the road at the end there. So we could probably put that there. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's okay. Then it doesn't overlap. That's good. There we go. Philippine International Convention Center. I just like the look of it. I know it's not necessarily American, but that is what we're going to go with. Excellent, excellent. And then we can add some paths and decorations around here. We're definitely going to need a car park in here. I'm thinking of just utilizing this spot here. I don't really want to take all of that up with the car park. So yeah, let's utilize that spot there. We're going to go for these car parks. So I'm sort of thinking now how best to place in all of these buildings, judging by what size they are. I mean, if we had that one going against there, let's just see. Then we could maybe readjust this road a tiny touch. Have that come in along the back there. I don't want it snapping into that bit, so we use the Move It mod. Just sort of get that up to the end there where it doesn't look odd. Good. Is there a small thin one we could maybe pop in here? Some of these are large buildings. Oh, that one is perfect. Look at that. So which way round so we have that face? Looks the same both ways. Let's have that face in at the car park. Oh, that goes in there nicely, doesn't it? Oh, lovely looking buildings, I tell you. Lovely looking buildings. And we want something along here. The public library. I like that one. It's a shame that is not able to have something placed against it, but this is. How about that in there? So you get the nice view of the lovely, beautifully designed public library. You get the nice view of these buildings. I'm liking that. I'm liking the different angles of all being placed as well. Then we have Woodlog Architects, which is quite large. I'm wondering whether we could be a bit funky with this road and sort of come out at an angle. Would it fit on there like that? It would. I'm thinking I want to change that angle a bit. Let's see. If I went from there right into this corner piece. Okay, let's do this. Let's turn off road bending. And see whether I can do this. Let's turn off road guidelines. I want to get that right in the corner there. Let's just turn off all of my guidelines. So I'm going to get that as close as possible to there. Yes. Excellent. And then we can pop that there. Would that fit in okay? Up against the road. Parking just slightly overlapping. Okay, we'll move that along. How's that? Yeah, that's looking good. That is not looking too shabby. Not too pleased with the way these line up along here. Okay, I think we've got what is going to work. Let's just pop that up to the end there. How does that look? That is some nice looking buildings, isn't it? I'm really liking that. I wanted this open a bit so we can have some sort of park set up in here. Come around there. The car park's hidden around the back, but lots of access for everybody. Loving the look of the library and the convention centre. Okay, so now we need to sort of beautify this area up a tiny touch. I am thinking about adding another little car park in over here as well. Okay, let's take a look at our new convention centre area. I think this has turned out really, really well. We've got people crossing over the road here, which we're not going to allow because I've got an underpass over here, which I'll show you in a second. Let's take that, do that, and say no crossing there and no crossing there. Apparently, you can maybe fix this using the no crosswalk mod and not allowing these roads being a part of it, but I will check that out in a moment. And there we go, got a nice plaza at the front. Got our other 3 buildings here, which I think make a nice little area. We come into it here, you've got your car park on the left, and you're surrounded by, I like this cosine building, I think that looks fantastic. This little other convention centre, the public library at the back, lots of walking access, which is great. People come around here. They tend to enter the building by walking through here and just disappearing down there somewhere, but that's the way the building is made. And I think that's really good, and it's got a nice view when you come down the main road as well. These lovely looking buildings over the top. Very nice, very nice. And this is opposite our university that we have over here. And of course, whoa, jump again. And of course, you remember we've got our metro that's nicely secreted in there. And people are walking from there up all of these roads using these paths. And of course, this nice little pedestrian underground path thing that we've got there as well. And we can check out whether we have enough parking and access by using the traffic, and it's fine. As you can see, none of the buildings are red, saying that there's not enough parking for people that come there. I would imagine most are going to be using the metro and then walking. As we can see, lots of people coming on and off the metro, which is exactly what we want. I might just need to take a quick look at these roads here. I'm imagining we've got a traffic light, and it's right near that one. What I'm going to do is just make that a quick timed traffic light. Hopefully that'll work a bit better. On the car park here, we're going to do give way for anybody coming in and out, and we'll do that. Whoa, wrong button, wrong button. We'll do the same over here as well. Just give way. And yeah, they're going to start crossing over there, aren't they? Which is a little bit annoying. If we said turn right only, they could turn around and come back at the moment. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that. So what I will do then, I want this one here, is I am going to restrict them to right turn only coming out of here. Because these junctions are so close together, I'm not going to be able to get another piece of that in to cross over. Unless I make that traffic lights, then it would do that. Do you know what, actually? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it traffic lights. I'm going to control left click in there. Give these dedicated lanes. That'll be okay. And coming out of there should be back to normal. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. You might need to change that one to an asymmetric. But I think that will be fine. And I'm liking the look of that. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. And I want to go back now and check on the other area. Oh, we haven't got a name for this yet. Oh, let me know. A nice sort of education over here. Oh, also save, quit Cities. So we've got education, convention centre, all those other buildings that we've put in. If you can come up with a name that's American and tea related as well, you will be a better man than I, because I can't come up with anything off the top of my head. I'll be checking the comments to see what you come up with. Right, let's have a quick look over here, see how our industry's going. Going nicely, going nicely. I think that doesn't look too bad, you know, with those ones that we've allowed in. And the odd chimney, that's fine. Nothing breaking up the main road flow here, which is what I wanted to do. That makes everything work a lot better. I do want to just change this road along here and remove parking. So we're going to have no parking there. All along this segment. There's none there and there anyway. None there. Get in the car park. That is what it's for. That little side road's fine. All these side roads is fine. No parking on that main road. No parking on that one and that one. And that's not too busy. I really don't think there should be parking on this main road down here either. There we go. Excellent. So we'll come back here. We'll do a little bit of detailing another time. But we're going to be soon now expanding over to here. And I'm just sort of looking at this area and thinking that at some point we're going to get into some real high density tall buildings, and having those running along the river over here could be a very good idea. Maybe we'll start to add some of those in as we go along. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, check out the next video on the screen, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all soon. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye bye.